Hi Leo, I'm Katie. Welcome to the channel. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of July. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? All right, so today we're going to do a 6-card spread. We're going to do past, present, and future. We're going to see what comes up for you for the month of July. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Okay, so right off the get, your recent past, I don't know what recent means to you, but we have the rose thread, which is inner call, soul-led, the mystic, living courageously. I feel as though you're kind of coming out of like a kind of a hermit mode in a sense. We also have the wastelands, sustainability, slow down, tend to your garden. I feel like, okay, yeah, that's the hermit for sure. Like you've just come out of like just a down period, right? And I'm not meaning like depressed down, but just like a slow down. That's what I mean by that. A time where you've really kind of gone inward. And again, for some of you, I feel like you've kind of been isolated. I don't know if this is maybe referring like to the winter months, if that's like the past time frame or whatever, but y'all have definitely been like hibernating for sure. Okay, so that's past. Present, we have release the petals, transformation, death, rebirth. So there is definitely some change coming. I think you stepping out of that hermit mode is kind of where you're currently at. And then we also have the second bloom, second chance, it's never too late, new possibilities. So you've definitely, as you've been in this kind of isolated mode, you've been able to shed some things. There's definitely been a healing period, and now you're to this point where you've kind of released all of the baggage that came with whatever caused you to kind of go in hermit mode, which is really beautiful because now you're in this space where you can kind of start again and things are fresh and like there's just new possibilities coming your way. Okay. And then in the near future, we have the thorn. So protective boundaries, clear communication. I definitely feel like you are going to have some opportunities come your way that there needs to be a lot of communication on your part. You're going to have some things come in where you're going to have to set boundaries so that you're not extending all of your energy into this one particular area in your life. Okay. You also have morning dew, clarity, a new fresh start, positive outlook. So I do feel like this new opportunity, this new circumstance is going to be really positive for you in the future, as long as you can be protective of your energy, set those boundaries, and have that clear communication with the people who are involved in this opportunity, whether that's a new relationship or a new job. Like the people that are involved, you have to be very communicative to, okay? So wait, let's start with animal. So let's look a little bit closer into the recent past and get some animal spirits to come clarify this a little bit more. Okay, I definitely am getting the sense that you kind of went in this hermit mode because you were kind of waiting for something. Okay, so we have horse spirit, which is watch and wait. You are definitely going inward because you just kind of wanted to observe, I think. I think you wanted to take a step back and be able to kind of see the whole picture of the circumstance that you found yourself in. And then we also have the dog. Be loyal to what you love. I think another element was that you were struggling with keeping the balance of like having to do stuff that provides for your stability and your safety and security, things of that nature. So it definitely feels job related. But you wanted to find something that, that really like resonated with you, something that you loved, that you felt you could stay loyal to. And so that's kind of why you were taking that step back and being able to like observe and kind of wait, because you wanted to see how this could play into the circumstance. And hopefully, we'll find out in the present, but hopefully you've been able to find that and you're at a place now where you feel like that's balanced. So, okay. All right, so I was going to say, what else do we have? You had 3 cards fall out, so I'm just going to go with the 3. So you have initiation. This is past. What is this one called? Oh, the crossing. You also, gestation period. So we already knew this, that this was like a time for you to go inward. Whenever I see this, I always feel like you've got this energy inside this shell and you're protecting it, and you're just needing like kind of like that time out within the shell. But we also do have new beginnings, which I think this leads in. I mean, your present is new possibilities. So I definitely think this is a transition between past and present. But the crossing, initiation, there was a point in the recent past where you had to kind of say, okay, I'm done waiting. I'm going to take this step. I'm going to do whatever is necessary for me to move forward. So whether that is like having the conversation with the person so that the relationship can progress and get better and be more, you know, of a commitment that you're looking for. Or if it's a job, you know, you got out on all the platforms and were starting to look for new jobs, and you were telling your network that you were looking for a new job or new opportunities, a new project, that you were the one that kind of took that step. So kudos to you for having the awareness to be able to say, you know, I'm not going to sit around and wait anymore. I'm going to take hold of this situation, and I'm going to take hold of the things that I have control over, right? Meaning the job, you know, even just getting up every morning, getting dressed and like starting the day off right, and like being in control of your mindset. Those, it can be things like that that seem really small and insignificant, but they all add up to a big energy and a big action, okay? Let's find spirit animals for where you are currently at and what things you're currently facing, so that hopefully we can get you some more direction and clarity on that. And remember, we do have the Moon Maiden, which I do feel was that, you know, the new beginnings. Oh, there we go, too. That transition from recent past to now. Okay, so we know that there's, with these two cards, we have transformation, new possibilities, okay? And with that, you have porcupine spirit, which is time for a beginner's mind. So whatever this new situation is, whatever this new opportunity is, come to it with kind of a fresh mindset and this open mindset of like, I'm just here to experience this for all that it has to offer, and I'm here to be open to learning something new as well. Because we definitely want to have that open mindset right now, because you're in this transition, you're in this transformative energy. And when you can come to it with a beginner's mind, that transformation is going to be easier because you're able to absorb the experience, the knowledge, all of that a lot easier when you have this kind of mindset, okay? You also have Fox, which is think on your feet, okay? So I feel like with this new opportunity, again, you're not just sitting around and waiting anymore. You're like doing, right? This is with this initiation card. Like, you're initiating something. So think on your feet and go for it. When you are listening to your intuition about this certain situation and you are feeling like, yes, this is the direction I want to go, just be all in. Just be all in. Think on your feet. Be able to move forward in a way that feels different from the past energy, right? Like, move forward feeling confident. And for those of you, I was just seeing this death and rebirth card. Some of that can be like being quick on your feet. Like, if something isn't serving you anymore, be quick to let it go. Like, even some people, I'm hearing that there are some people that, you know, that when you are around them, you feel bad afterwards. You kind of feel down, low energy. You feel like, you know, they've sucked the air out of the room. Maybe don't see those people for a while. I'm not saying you have to cut them out of your life, but like, maybe have a break. Really be thinking on your feet about, like, when you get an idea of something, even an inkling about something, go with it. If it's feeling good in your gut and your intuition, right? Okay, so I heard, but how do we do that? How do we know that it's like our gut or intuition? Let's get some clarification cards on how that can help you. So one specifically for Fox Spirit and thinking on your feet. Okay, that's funny, we got another cat. So 3 cards fell out again. So we have the caterpillar, which is opportunity. We know that you are in a position where something is about to come, or you already have, you're faced with this opportunity, right? Maybe some of you are on the fence about it. I feel like a lot of you are not, though. You know in your gut, you know if it's a good opportunity or not, like you can feel it. go with your gut instinct, okay? Because when you're able to do that, that's when this transformation happens. That's when you come away from this. Like, you've been guarded like this, right? Snail, same concept right here, same energy. Like, you've been shielding yourself, hiding out in the little shell. And this opportunity that's coming is going to get you out of here. It's going to transmute the pain, everything that's happened that's put you here, right? So see how this head's down? This is where your past energy is. Now your head's up and you're still a little guarded, but you've got to just trust that your intuition, your gut, your heart, like, it's going to lead you in the right direction, right? Also, there's a community element here. So I don't know if y'all are getting a new friend group, or if, you know, this new job, you're going to really connect with people, but this is the card of community, gathering around the power of community. I feel like you guys there's going to be some strong connections made, at least one really strong connection with this new opportunity that is going to give you this sense of belonging in a way that you haven't experienced before. So that's exciting. And I also feel like it's giving you this opportunity for great success and elevation, because you're just going to grow so much from this opportunity. Ooh, you gotta all tell me in the comments what this opportunity is, because if it's a job, if it's a relationship, if it's moving, like whatever it is, I'm curious to hear that. Okay, so now for our Leos, what animal spirit needs to come in the near future to help them with their boundaries and their new start? Okay, let's get one more. You guys really need to trust your intuition and spirit, whatever higher source you believe in, God, spirit guides, angels, like, you have all of that with you at all times, and you need to hone in on that energy, because you have it with you for sure. Come on, what do we need to know about the near future? Oh, okay. A bunch fell out, but only one turned right side up, so we're going to go with that one. Okay, so the first card that fell out was Beetles. This is knowing your magic. Again, kind of what we were talking about, that you know how to set clear boundaries. You know how to communicate clearly, and you're very effective at it. You may not be confident at it, but you are effective. So you need, when you're feeling kind of like wishy-washy about having a certain conversation or like setting a boundary, like a good example is like, if you want a hybrid work schedule, right? Like, communicate that clearly. You may or may not get it, but you need to communicate that that is what you want. All right. Just an example. But you do have the power within, the magic within, to create those boundaries and set up that kind of protection around you, right? Like we as human beings often don't communicate what we want because we're scared of hearing no, or scared of how the other person is going to react. But you are being called here in the near future to really hone in on that skill set and be communicating what you want in life, and be flexible, be adaptable about like what the outcome is. The lesson here is you getting in the habit of communicating those things. Okay. We also got Lion Spirit, which is like the generosity card. And I feel like with the people that are involved in this certain situation, circumstance, there is a generosity that's coming into you, but then you also need to come with this like courageous, generous type energy where you're like excited to work or excited to spend time with this person. And like, there's definitely a leadership quality. I'm not saying that you're going to be in a leadership position necessarily, but you are going to feel that you are in a leadership role with some people, which is exciting. And again, I think that's why you're asked to hone in on the communication skills, because good leaders know how to communicate. And like I said before, you know how to do this. It's just getting you in the habit and practice of it, okay? All right, so my little Leos, what other clarification do you guys need for the month of July with future? Okay, so let's go this one first because it came out first. So you have the wailing tree. This is reconciliation. I feel like this is reconciliation with yourself and your abilities and your confidence. Again, you have got the skill set to do whatever this opportunity is. I know that some of you are feeling nervous, but you have got the skill set within you and you need to bring it out. Just like these flames are coming out of this tree, you need to like really hone in on that and just bring it out. And you bring it out again by practicing the communication. So I was going to grab beetle. Practicing the magic of communication, right? Practicing feeling in that leadership role, okay? And then when you do that, right to power, you've got crown games, is that? Yeah. This is where, I love the fingers like this in the card. Like, that's kind of how I see you being, like, you just sitting back like, the job is done. We're good. Like, everyone is good in the situation. But you have the power to lead. You do. And again, for some of you, you may be getting in a leadership role. You may, for some of you, this could even be like a parental role. Maybe you're having a baby, you're going to get pregnant or something. But definitely, like, in the near future, you are stepping into this like power that you hold. I mean, the lion, the crown, come on, royalty right here, right? Okay, little Leo, I feel like I just want one more card for y'all because I just don't feel like it's completely, the message is not wrapped up. So let's do, yep. Okay, yes. So current, this is current, okay? The farthest gate, bold step forward. You are needing just to realize how badass y'all are. Like, you can do this. I know you can. I can just, it's like matter of fact, like there is no doubt in my mind, you have got this situation locked, sealed, delivered, all that good stuff. So just know that when you start getting nervous, remember this card, take this step forward. You can go through this gate so that you can make it, because your goal is to get to the second gate, but you can't get to the second gate if you don't step forward. So hone on to the faith of you and how amazing you are. You have got this down packed. You can do this, whatever the opportunity is. Please leave in the comments. I want to know what the opportunity, the new opportunity, the project, job, whatever it is. Let me know because I love hearing from you guys. And usual, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you're enjoying the channel, if you've made it this far to the video, then, you know, I'm giving you a thumbs up. And I hope to see you next time, Leo.